Scottsdale, Arizona. You are up.
Hey, all right. Well, I'm curious, just with your drug and alcohol addictions early on, if you feel like having that in your past has allowed you to move more freely into taking big risks, causing
Mhm.
disruption, and if so, like in what ways?
Okay. Wow. Hey, Sonnie, how are you? So thanks for the question. Yeah, I think so. First of all, I don't think you can be a successful entrepreneur unless you have at least a few screws loose. Okay. So I think it's just a thing. You got to be weird, have some screws loose, and be a little bit insane. Because otherwise it's like, I don't know if it's worth the squeeze. All right. So that's number one. Did it help me? Absolutely. So I was hardwired with obsessive. And it didn't matter what it was. Obviously, it wasn't always drugs and alcohol. As a kid, I would upset. Like I knew that if you go 186,000 miles per second, give or take, you are going the speed of light, which would allow for you to travel forward into time. I knew that at 5 or 6 years old, and not because I was like a nerdy kid. It's just because I was obsessed with how I was going to solve time travel. Now, why? I don't know. Maybe it was Marty McFly or Doc. I don't really know. What I do know is that type of obsession. I mean, I was just on and on. Like I built, oh wait, look, you can see it. Can you see this little thing right here on my screen? You see that, Scott? Did it go to that? That's a hoverboard in the glass there.
Yeah.
All right. So I built a couple of hoverboards. I forgot that I actually still had that camera. So I built hoverboards, right? Now that hoverboard didn't work. Otherwise we wouldn't be on this call, not without Scott paying me like $500,000 for my speaker fee. So yeah, the hoverboard never worked, but that didn't stop me from like keeping going. So that obsession was early for me. So obsession is good. We just have to be really careful where we point the obsession. And what really made me take off was that when I finally let go of the idea that like, if I do some of these things different, because I'm a drug addict, alcoholic, I'm not going to lose myself. I was very afraid that I would lose myself if I followed somebody else's path. And what I actually found out that not only did I lose myself, it put me in a position where I got this new obsession. And I have one obsession, and it's why I'm on this call today. And that is to help others unlock and grow. It is an obsession for me. And I do it every chance that I get. And if nobody's available, I do it with my children and my wife, which drives them a little nuts, which is why I try to stay busy with people like Scott. But essentially, I found a new obsession that was healthy. That's why I call it the limitless drug.
Love that. Thank you.